Hey everybody, Dr. Troy Dukowitz here, and I'm coming at you live from Duke's Gym. And I got to thinking about this morning when people make the expression getting up out of the wrong side of the bed. Now, I don't know, I've been getting up out of the same side of the bed for probably 30 years, and if not longer. We're creatures of habit, right? So I'm like always sleeping on the same. We travel. If I don't sleep on the side of the bed that I'm used to, it's a little weird. In fact, my wife and I just went to Vegas this past weekend. She slept on my side of the bed. So I guess ultimately, in that particular situation, I was getting up on the wrong side of the bed every day. But you know what I'm talking about, because people talk about getting up on the wrong side of the bed. And then they let that bleed into their day. They let it affect their effectiveness in terms of relationships, their focus, their power, their execution throughout the course of the day, all because they got up on the wrong side of the bed. And so the question I have for you today is very simple. What do you do when you get up on the wrong side of the bed? Now, many people have a routine. You have a routine where maybe you get up, you brush your teeth, you maybe say a Bible verse, or you pray, go to the bathroom, take a shower, get a cup of coffee, and go. Other people might get up in the morning and work out and do a few other things, affirmations, visualization, goals maybe, and kind of plan out their day. And they call that their power hour of power, morning success ritual, miracle morning. And other people just kind of fly by the seat of their pants. The question becomes, what do you do when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? What do you do in the morning to get yourself powered up, to get yourself focused? And I'm really curious, so down below, I'd love to know what are the things that you do to get yourself going. But the next question is even more important. Are you just checking boxes? Are you going through a routine? Look, I know, like over 20 years ago, I was taught a power hour, an hour of power, and I did it religiously, day in and day out. But then I started finding myself just going through the motions. Now I do what's called the Core 4. I'm keeping track. I keep score every single day. And I know if I'm getting my 4 points every single day. I also know if I'm coming from a place of power or a place of weakness, if I'm in focus or out of focus, so that it can dictate how I'm going to proceed throughout my day to make sure I'm finding a way to get in power and win the day. So if you're just going through the motions and you're checking the boxes saying, yeah, I do a power hour, I do an hour of power, you might want to take one step further and ask yourself the question, am I checking boxes? Take another step forward and say, am I in a place of power, or am I just going through the motions? And then when you identify exactly where you're at when you're going through this process, if you find that you're off track and you're just checking boxes, then identify what can you do to get yourself into a state of power today. That's all I've got for you here, folks. It's very, very simple, but if you do this every single day, you're going to start to find that your morning routine becomes a routine that's filled with power, with focus, and it's going to energize your day, as opposed to something you're just blindly doing, hoping that it's going to give you some level of success. So that's all I've got for you here today. Hey, if you're interested, we have what's called the 30-day Inspired and Empowered Morning Challenge. We are closing down registration in the next 2 days for anybody who wants to come in as last-minute registrations. We have 2 slots open. Contact me by direct message. Otherwise, I'm Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been My Inspired Morning. I hope some way, somehow it helps you to have an inspired day. We'll see you next time.